I'll do it by day's end, yeah?
Why can't you just do it now?
Alright, I'll do it now.
Okay.
Losing Claire, the film about the death of a child, told in kind of maybe in a more unique way from the father's point of view, and from someone who has a child myself, I can't even imagine. So basically, it kind of pulls at those heartstrings very easily for me and probably for other people.
I thought it was really brilliant how the feelings of grief were expressed in the movie, like or in a film like this one. Very many times in reality, people don't get to see or understand what's going on in both parties. So to be able to see that in a film, very well portrayed from one person to the other person, and then after the whole explosion, how someone still cares and they cared very deeply about each other. I think that's an important message to share out there.
Emily, stop! Emily, just stop!
Well, I thought the movie itself was moving in a very progressive kind of way, because in the beginning, it wasn't that I didn't understand what was going on. I knew that some tragedy had happened, but it only occurred to me that it was child-related, maybe working up to it. And I think that was a clever decision made, because we could see then the emotions or that the woman was feeling at first, and then passed on to the guy, and it was a bit of like power, like not power play, but like one was stronger than the other, and then the other one became weaker, and then at the end it was the guy that I felt like he was keeping her calm, and he broke down at the end. And the part that really connected to me was, although because grief is something very personal, I mean everyone does it differently, I felt like what made it significantly powerful was that at the end there was some kind of acceptance of each other too, like we grieve differently, but we're gonna make it through this, and I like that, and that was nice. It was the single cam, sleek, it wasn't complicated, the editing, it was just like them two and that connection. I think we can all relate to that.
You're right. It was very, like, in terms of cinematic, it was a very simple made film. They just gave it to the actors to kind of perform the emotional beats. And also, too, just to jump on your point, it's also a film about these people have to reconnect. This couple has to reconnect in order to move on, and it kind of shows that how they do that. Well, at least the first step, at least.
I actually had a question, a bit of information on the director. Do you know the age or demographic, or?
Is there a reason why you asked? I'm just curious.
Well, initially, I don't know. I saw something that said film school in the credits, and I thought that maybe it might be a young director who was, might be potentially exploring. I mean, it's a deep subject for especially young directors.